Hello, welcome. My name is Dr. Jeremy Thornton. I'm joining you live from Missouri. And as you hop on, I would love to know where you're tuning in from, where you're joining us from. I wanted to come and share a message that's twofold. One, I wanted to share the exciting benefits of curcumin, and I wanted to also share about an amazing new technology. Curcumin, of course, comes from the turmeric root. Originated in India, has actually been used in Ayurvedic medicine for over 2,500 years. It has been said to have more therapeutic health benefits than any plant known to man. Turmeric also has been called Jayanti, which means he who is victorious over diseases. So turmeric and the special component of it called curcumin is just an amazing substance. I would give you a challenge just to kind of to maybe appreciate more this amazing curcumin by just simply looking at some of the research. You can just get onto your computer and go to pubmed.gov, pubmed.gov, and you can just search. What I challenge you to do is just search curcumin and about any health challenge that you care to research about, and do a search, and you will see just volumes of research and studies on various human ailments, disease processes, and it is very exciting stuff. So I was just going to share some information from some of the things that I just recently pulled off of there, some research. This one here from the journal Molecules is a compendium of 18,036 studies between 1970 and 2018 on curcumin and various health conditions. Until 1990, there was less than 100 papers published. That tells you how much research has exploded in the area of curcumin in just a few short years. Here is an article here in the International Journal of Biochemistry and Cell Biology called Potential Therapeutic Effects of Curcumin, the Anti-Inflammatory Agent against Neurodegenerative, Cardiovascular, Pulmonary, Metabolic, Autoimmune, and Neoplastic Diseases. I just pulled that recent study off of PubMed. This one is curcumin and autoimmune disease from Advances in Experimental Medicine and Biology. Curcumin, the golden nutraceutical, multi-targeting for multiple chronic diseases. That's the British Journal of Pharmacology. Curcumin in type 2 diabetes mellitus, prevention and treatment. Curcumin in autoimmune and rheumatic diseases, from the journal Nutrients. Curcumin, the golden spice in treating cardiovascular diseases. We have benefits of curcumin in brain disorders. We have curcumin and cancer. This is just a handful of things that I just quickly pulled out of the research from PubMed. Here is one of the most probably exciting and popular and well-known aspects of curcumin is its ability to block inflammation. And this here is just a diagram of the inhibition of inflammatory pathways by curcumin. You'll see this diagram in the group, but I wanted to show you a quick picture. All of these little yellow circles are inflammatory pathways that curcumin inhibits in the body. You might ask, well, how does this compare to something like ibuprofen, for example, that, of course, many people take over the counter for inflammation? Well, ibuprofen only blocks this pathway. So that kind of gives you an idea how powerful curcumin is. So this right here we have is the effects of curcumin on various pro-inflammatory diseases. Okay, so I know this is probably backwards on your screen, but I just want to touch on a few things where the research is showing in liver diseases up here We have fibrosis and cirrhosis and jaundice. And over here we have lung diseases. We have bronchitis and cystic fibrosis. Over here we have skin diseases, eczema, psoriasis, scleroderma. Down here we have neurodegenerative disorders and diseases, including Parkinson's and Alzheimer's and multiple sclerosis and epilepsy. Here we have other inflammatory diseases down here, including ulcers and gastritis and asthma and inflammatory bowel disorders and arthritis and pancreatitis and allergies and ulcerative colitis. Down here, infectious diseases, including viruses and parasites. Over here, heart disease, including atherosclerosis, hypolipidemia, and myocardial infarction. And then all of these over here are well-studied cancers that curcumin is involved in improving outcomes in. So as you can see, this is just a brief compendium of information involved around curcumin in scientific studies and in research. So it's pretty exciting, and I encourage you to just do your own little research in PubMed and just see what you come up with. You'll be astonished at the information, at the research that's out there. I mean, you'll understand quickly why it's considered to be the most therapeutic health benefits of any plant known to man. And so you're probably thinking, well, why haven't I heard more about this? Why haven't I tried this? Why hasn't this been suggested for me? And one of the things is probably, might have been here. Yeah, this article in Molecular Pharmacology says the bioavailability of curcumin, problems and promises, right? And this is where the conundrum is. Turmeric and curcumin in supplementation or in just plain powder itself is not very bioavailable. And what that means is that you can take curcumin or turmeric in a powdered form, in a capsule form, and you can take that, and hardly any of that will get into the bloodstream. And then even less of that will get into at a cellular level. And so although we've known all of these exciting and amazing benefits in inflammation and disease processes, getting curcumin at therapeutic levels in the body, in the bloodstream, in the cells, has been difficult, if not impossible, until now. And that's the second part of the exciting information I wanted to share tonight, is that there's a brand new technology out, right? They call it a bio-MS technology. This is a patented German technology that completely changes the game when it comes to curcumin. Its bioavailability in the body, its ability to be at therapeutic levels in the bloodstream and reach the cells, bypass the blood-brain barrier, which is always a challenge in both natural substances and even pharmaceutical medicines, to get into the brain. And so what they've done with this technology is they've isolated these curcumin extracts first, right? And then they shrink these metabolites down to the size of just 30 nanometers. Okay, that may not mean much to you, but a nanometer, if you take the thickness of your fingernail, so take a look at your fingernail, and then if we did 1 million slices in your fingernail, and we took out one of those 1 million slices, that would be the size of a nanometer. So they've shrunk these metabolites to the size of 30 nanometers. And then they've wrapped this curcumin metabolite in a micelle. And a micelle is a transporter that can carry curcumin easily in the bloodstream. And this has been another challenge, is because curcumin is naturally an oily or a lipid substance. And of course, we know that oil and water don't mix. Of course, our bloodstream is largely made of water. And so again, has been another challenge to get curcumin into the body at therapeutic levels. But again, that has now been changed. So I wanted to share that with you, that what this results in is up to 277 times more absorbable than anything else out there. Curcumin in a capsule or a tablet or a turmeric type formula. It is another thing that's exciting is it's actually in the bloodstream for greater than 24 hours. This is almost unheard of for a natural substance or even a pharmaceutical substance. It's in your bloodstream in less than 5 minutes. It's at a cellular level in less than 20 minutes. So this, again, is a game changer when it comes to curcumin. Some of the hindrances in being able to use this to treat many chronic inflammatory health conditions has now this has been done away with this new technology. So in my practice, I have used curcumin for probably 20 years. But it's always been a challenge, right, to see the benefits that I thought we should see in patients with different chronic inflammatory diseases simply because of the bioavailability. So I've used many things over the years. Some have worked okay, some not so good, but I've never seen anything that has even come close to this new technology. So I encourage you, one, to look into the benefits of curcumin, two, to explore this new technology and what it could do for your health or the health of your loved ones. If you're interested in this technology, I encourage you can drop some questions down below. I'll do my best to circle around and make sure you get the information you need. And also I encourage you to reach out to whoever invited you to this group to get more information on this incredible technology. So I hope this made sense. I hope this is valuable information. Again, reach out if you have any questions. I appreciate you for giving me your time this evening. God bless and take care.